'Twas a few days before Christmas when all through D.C., Congress was scheming and plotting on how to screw you and me. While many were filled with concern and despair, Cocaine Mitch, Pelosi, and especially Biden didn't care. While you nestle down all snug in your beds with visions of liberty fluttering in your heads, your government has screwed you and given you a slap. They're using the FBI to control all this crap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, what was it I heard? Is that liberty chatter? Away to the window I flew like a flash. I tore open the door and heard a podcast. It was cold, but this is Florida, so no real chance of snow. But that's beside the point of what you really must know. When what to my bloodshot eyes should appear but Dan, Travis, and Wes in the driveway, sitting right here, with headphones on their heads and a beer in their hands, they were spitting the truth in hopes of saving this land. I knew in a moment that what they were saying was right, as their passion was present and their logic was tight. As Dan shouted about golf courses, Wes and Travis called them by name. Now Gates, now Paul, now MTG, Boebert, and Heavy D. We need you to fight for us until we can all live free. The rhinos and Dems have hurt us enough. Most of those jokers should be led away in handcuffs. With a wink of their eyes and a twist of a beer top, I felt a little better about some of it, this tyrannical slop. They spoke great words and inspired me to act. We'll push those traitorous sumbitches out, and that's a fact. They finished their cast after breaking it down. They've shared the facts and exposed all these clowns. They've done all they can. It's up to you and me to go to the harbor and drop off some more tea. I've heard them shout as they slipped out of sight, Merry Christmas to all, and to all a liberty-minded life.
Woo! Woo! Freebird!
Freebird.
Sorry, I get a chanting Freebird when Wes starts performing. Sorry.
Fat Bottom Girl.
There you go.
There you go.
So that we originally wrote that. I adapted it to present. We wrote that about 2-3 years ago.
Yeah.
And I did that in a YouTube video. If you want to see the original, it's out there on YouTube. While you're there, subscribe. If you are not a Patreon supporter, you can support us at patreon.com/Driveway Liberty Podcast. So happy birthday, Jesus. Remember the reason for the season. And we hope you have a Merry Christmas with your family and friends. For Travis and Dan.
Burnt sugar and Dan.
For Burnt Sugar and Dan. I'm not going to do that, man. I'm sorry.
Jesus would want you to do that.
I don't
The
think
three
so.
wise men showed up with
Then
gifts.
again, maybe he wouldn't.
No, he would. We talked. Me and Jesus talked. We're a lot closer than you and Jesus, Dan. So
Is he's Catholic?
I didn't say why. I didn't say why we were closer. I just said we're closer.
There you go. Well, hey, guys, thanks for tuning in to Driveway Liberty Podcast. Let's get us a little Handel's Messiah in the close out here.
For burnt sugar and Dan.